Hello everybody, this is Fossil2x, and today we have a special video. So these are going to be very special cards. These aren't the cards that you see normally every day, and I've been collecting them for a while. I've bought a couple of them, I've graded a couple of them. I got some from really cheap, not cheap as in, like the game's falling apart, but cheap as in like somebody didn't know what they had, and I just kind of like swooped in and I said, hey, I'll buy it, and they're like, sure, $100, and I'm like, shit, I'll take it. There's an instance where I bought 4 for $100. I don't know, I guess the dude didn't know what he had, but I'm not gonna pass up a deal. So let's just go ahead and get it started. We got 2 separate stacks. They're not different from the other. They're just different. So we'll go ahead and get started. I have a new setup too. This is the 2-player mat, and I have these 2 lights I got from IKEA. So here we are. Let's start. So this one, the Giant Space Brains. This one is a very crazy card. I love this so much. I got this one from Zorax on Instagram. Very beautiful. Next, Van Meter Visitor. I got this one from Hawaiian Dueler on Instagram. He sold me a couple of these samples. Very beautiful card. Next one, we have Fresno Nightcrawler. I really like this one because it has like this hollow bleed inside of the actual pants. It's super dope. All right, next one, we got Ding Bell. That one's very nice. I think I got this one from, I don't remember his @name, but he's very cool. We traded some Pokemon for this one. Had some Pokemon bangers, and he was ready to let this one go, so we did a trade. Very beautiful card. I had that one in the Caster's Cup, player stamped in a BGS 10, and I had sold it not too long ago, just because. This one is Metal Man of Alabama. This one I love. The rainbow in the background is insane. I think these cards will age very well. I don't know, 5 to 10 years from now, these cards will be very nice to have. And I don't plan on selling them. The only one I am missing is Babe the Blue Ox, but that is currently in the works right now. All right, Dragon's Breath. This was the very first graded sample I got. Super dope. This one I got from Hawaiian Dueler. I was so psyched out. I got it from the mail place, the postal, and I just went into the grass and I just took a picture. It's still up on my Instagram. I was so excited. And ever since I saw this one, I needed more. And the reason why I like this one a lot is because in the original set, Cryptid Nation, after the samples, this card isn't hollow, nor is it reverse hollow. Flame Tower just happened, so they made a reverse hollow, but it was never printed again in full hollow, so it's a really dope card to have, considering that's the only way you're gonna get it hollow. And Walking Sam, PSA 10. So this is the card, this is one of the cards that I got from a dude on OfferUp. On OfferUp, it was crazy. I was in Austin and I live in San Antonio. So I was in Austin and I'm just on a trip, or I don't know where we were doing. I think we were going to Cabela's. It's like Bass Pro Shop, but another store. I was looking for pants because I like cargo pants and Carhartt and just, utility work pants. And I went to OfferUp and I was just looking around what they have. I typed in metazoo and I saw San Antonio, Texas, and it said some dude, just buy it now, please get them off my hands. Like, I pulled up and I paid $100, I think, and I got this one, and I got three other samples. And yeah, I graded it, and I didn't think it was gonna get a 10, but it ended up getting a 10. And the other person that has a 10 is metazoo Black Market. So we're the only two people with 10s in the world. So, you know, I didn't want to take him out of the bracket of Pop One, but you know, he's a cool dude. So, and I'm a cool dude. All right. So next one is the Dark Crystal, renamed to Blood Ruby in Kryptonation. This one is so sick. I personally play Dark Aura as my original deck. I tried playing Lightning when I first tried, and oh my god, I was so stupid. Bro, I had a deck literally this high. People at Multiverse Games in San Antonio can attest to that. I had a deck this high, and I had like so many cards that weren't supposed to be in there. Like you're not even allowed to have like tokens. Like say like I play this card and it makes like 3 tokens. You're supposed to have the tokens on the side, but I had them in the deck. Like I didn't know how to play it all, and they made fun of me, but they taught me well as well. So shout out to them, everybody at Multiverse. So yeah, this one's super dope. Got a 9. I bought this one raw as well and graded it. Next one, Chaos Crystal. This one I just got. So the issue with this one was this really cool guy, his name is Derek's Cards on Instagram. He hit me up and he said, hey, I have these samples. And I said, bro, like, let's do it. So we worked out an arrangement. We got a middleman. Thank you to MetaKai, Kai, tranboysllc.com. Use code MZBBY10 for discount. Had to shout out the website real quick, but this guy, he said he added a Chaos Crystal and it was a 5, and I was like, damn, like, you know, it's really hard to get a Chaos Crystal in general on your hands. So, you know, I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, it's a 5. There might not be anything wrong with it, because sometimes I've submitted things where it was like a terrible grade and I submit it again and it gets like a really good grade. Or I've seen it plenty of times where people submit it like a PSA 5 and they crack it and resubmit and get like a 9 or a 10. Or somebody got like a 8 in PSA and they submit it to Beckett and get a 10, or, you know. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take my chances and I'll do it. So I got it at a very good price, probably about like $400. So I was like, you know what, these I mean, everybody wants a Chaos Crystal sample besides the Mothman. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But if you can see those 2 dents right there, that's on the actual card. So he had told me, he said, look, bro, like, I don't know what's wrong. Me and my friend looked over it and I just can't tell what's wrong with it. So, you know, I got the cert number and I looked on PSA.com and I tried looking for something wrong and I couldn't find it. And sure enough, when it got here, I'm like, oh, that's why I got a 5. So I don't know. I might keep it a 5, or I might get it authenticated, like crack it, resubmit, and just get it authenticated so it doesn't have a grade. And I don't know, but I don't know. I think the story is cool. You know, it's just, you just found a card and there's a whole story to it, you know, and then it kind of diminishes the whole story when you just change it up. So I don't know, but nonetheless, Chaos Crystal. Next one, Eternal Snowflake. Now this was an 8. I think this is the only 8 I have, but I couldn't pass it up. This one was so fire, and it's such a beautiful card. I've always thought it was a beautiful card, like the blues and the hollows and the blues and blacks. Dude, they just go right next to each other. It's just crazy. All right. The last one from this stack is Fountain of Youth. Wow. This one's so beautiful every time I see it. I got this one from Hawaiian Dueler as well. So the story behind this one is I just had my daughter, my first daughter, and dude, I just couldn't help it, but she looked exactly like the baby. Like I remember we were in the hospital and we were just waiting, and I was just scrolling through samples and, eBay and metazoohq.com and just looking at everything, and I was like, wow, that one's really nice. And then she popped out like a couple days later, and it looked just like the baby. Like my baby looked just like this baby. And I was like, no way. Like even down to the eyes, and she was all a little chubby with cute cheeks. It was so cute. So I was like, man, I gotta get this. So I hit up Hawaiian Dueler and he said, let's do it. So yeah. And also I think it's really cool because my girlfriend, she plays forest. So it kind of like, I know it says water, but she plays forest, and it's kind of like a green hollow, and it's a baby. So, and it's Fountain of Youth. It's very cute. So yeah. All right. So we'll get into this next stack. This next stack is, we're starting with Death Beam. So I got this one on Mercari. I forgot how much I paid. Oh, you know what? I didn't pay anything. My girlfriend got me this one for my birthday. My birthday was in August. So she got me this one for my birthday. And I was like, babe, please, I really want this one. She said, fine. So thank you, Leslie. Love you. So yeah, super dope. I know wishing for a Death Beam isn't really the greatest birthday gift, I guess, in somebody's head, but when you know how cool this card is in the game, you'll understand me. So, all right, let's see. Chupacabra. So I got this one from the same dude that I got the ding bell from. Oh, man, I wish I remember his name. But yeah, this one is signed by Poncho in 2021. So dope. He did a little sketch of Chupacabra in the cute turquoise color. Auto 10, near mint 7. Fine by me. It's really hard to come across 2021 Poncho signatures. That's like really, really rare. But yeah, I got this one from him as well. Super dope. I don't know if I paid or if I got traded. I don't remember, but super dope. Next one. Here we go. So 4. So before I get into these one, let me just go ahead and show this one. This is a Napa Rebobs. This is my favorite card in metazoo from playing standpoint. So pretty much you bring this guy out, right? You put this on him, power up red. So it adds 100 damage to him. So now he's swinging for, the original card has 25, so he's swinging for 125. But on the reprint in the game, since this is a sample, it's just like, pre-made. In the game, it says if it attacks a caster, like say I'm not like hitting your like say it's, anyways, let me not get into that. So say if I'm swinging at you, it doesn't just do 125, it is 250 because you double it because I'm swinging at, I don't know, it's game mechanics, but if you know how to play it, you know how beast this card is. So yeah, got this one on eBay, I think. I don't remember how much, but super dope card. I had to get it. So now we'll get into these. So these are from the Halloween set from 2020. So this one got a 4, but I'll explain exactly why I kept this 4. once I reveal all these other ones. So it's 4. This one got a 10. I'm very surprised this got a 10. Not because like it was in terrible condition, but I was like, what the hell? It's in. It's cool. What the fuck? So yeah, this dude, he just looks all candy drunk and he's all passed out. And then these, they're all watching a scary movie, I guess. Ding Bell. Super cute. And then we got another 10. They're at your front doorstep asking for candy. Speaking of candy, it's Halloween in like 3 weeks. Super dope. I think this is a great time for this video to come out. So yeah, so 2 10s. And then we got a 7 on this Wendigo. Super freaking dope card. I love the purple and the pink and the hollow. I love Wendigo. Wendigo's a beast card too. Literally, whenever you're playing it in the game. This one is very weird though, because if you can tell, I don't think you could tell on camera, but this one, it looks like almost like it was printed wrong. Like this one's very sharp and this one's like a fuzzy print. I don't know. If you look up the cert number, maybe you could find out what I'm talking about. But I don't really care about the cert numbers because, I mean, I can just, I don't know, dude. People make fake slabs out of these with the cert numbers, but whatever. I don't plan on selling these, so. And then the last one we have is the Halloween pack, Headless Horseman. This one's so dope because he's chasing a pumpkin and he lost his head. So yeah, this one got a 9. So the reason why I kept this one a 4 though is because I got these all 5 from a good friend named Mirage Metazoo on Instagram. And yeah, he wanted to sell them, so I bought them and I graded them, and he let me know, hey, some of these aren't the greatest condition. So I submitted them pretty much just rolling the dice, not knowing what I'm gonna get. So that's why I was really surprised to get 2 10s. Not very surprised to get a 4 because I'm like, I mean, he said some of them weren't in good condition, so I was like, whatever. The reason why this one got a 4 though is because, I don't know if you could tell my hands are all moisture because I just washed them before handling these cards and other cards, but it's like it goes and then it bends. Like it's pretty much like a bend in the card somewhere, not like an actual like crease bend, but it's kind of like a, so I guess they gave it a 4. But yeah, there was somebody selling a 9, but I don't know, dude. Like it's the same thing with the Chaos Crystal. I just can't, I can't get rid of the story. I think the story means much more to me than having all 9s and 10s, and you know, like it's it's like this belonged to somebody at one point. This was their, you know, kind of treasure, and I can't just go split it up, you know. It's like, say if you had like a pearl necklace and all the pearls are pretty, and then there's one ugly one like somewhere in the necklace. It's not like you're gonna rip apart the whole necklace, you know. Like it was made like that, and just gotta keep it like that. You gotta honor it. So all right, so that's all the samples that are graded. Now we are going to get into the raw samples. So these samples are also the ones that I got for $100. So I got this Frost Aura. Notice how it doesn't say Frost Aura. It doesn't even say Aura on the samples. It's pretty crazy. Dual Permafrost. This one's super sick. Kush Taka. I think this one's dope. If you look at the original version, well, this is the original version. If you look on the Kryptonation one, the skulls are like red and his mouth is red, and I think his eyes are red. So he's just like super ice cold, right? Blue in this one, so I picked it up. I haven't got it graded. The Growth, it's kind of dusty in my crib, but the Growth, I got Forest God's Ember as well. 2 from Facebook Marketplace. it's a really good place to go pick up things if you're looking for something specific. You know, a lot of people that post on Instagram, they don't want to sell their things, so you just go, it's almost like some deep web shit. Like you go scourging the freaking streets of Facebook and eventually somebody has it. You know, if you get cool enough with them, they'll give you a good price. But yeah, I got both of these for a very good deal. He kept telling me this one might get a 9 or a 10. He said these are pretty much near mint, except for all this damn dust on the plastic, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's pretty much my samples. I have a video to make regarding this. So if anybody knows what this is, I will show you on the next video. So stay tuned, and I will catch up with y'all later. See ya.